Hi everyone, and welcome to, well, I think we can say some rabbits. We're going to do some rabbits today, and I think I should share where I have got this from. This is the Wild Watercolour, Connect to the Natural World Through the Art of Painting, and it's by Inga Buiver-Davici. I think that's how you say her name anyway. And this is where I got the idea from. So I originally did this picture here. This is my drawing of this, and then just having a bit of a play with some cool colours, which kind of made me think that it would be really good to perhaps try out this rabbit in warm and neutral colours as well as cool colours. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I will put a link below to the book, and I'll also put a link below to my drawing. So this is an actual sketch. I didn't trace it. This was me drawing it, and I then obviously put that on my computer, and then I printed these out ready for me to do 3 different rabbits in cool, warm and neutral colours. So that's what I am playing with today. So shall we start? Let's start with the warm colours maybe today for a change. Now, I think on a previous video I did say to you that I was trying to work out which of my colours are cool, which of them are warm. Some of them kind of cross over a little bit, but I will also put the response that I got from Michael Harding, because I asked them if they had a colour chart that showed whether the colours were warm, cool or neutral. And so I will share the link that takes you to the page where you can work out what your colours are from Michael Harding. And then a very good friend of mine gave me a link for Daniel Smith's colours, letting you know which ones are cool and which ones are warm or neutral. So I'll put the link to both of those down below, so that if that's something that interests you, so that you have a bit of an idea for yourselves, then you'll be able to have a little look and maybe label your paints up like I have with W's and C's, etc. So there we go. I'm going to need a palette today. Which palette should I use? I think I'm going to use this palette today. So I'm going to move the book out of the way now. And can we, I think this is probably, I wanted this to be fairly big, so you might not be able to see all of my paint. But if we get rid of my face now, there we go, then I can maybe move over a little bit more, and then we might be able to get, can we get a few more paints in? Maybe not. Okay, that's probably about the best that we're going to do in order to get the picture quite large. I know that there were some comments saying that my pictures or my videos were a little bit grainy, so please let me know if you think that this is better, because I'm using a different setup. So hopefully it will be a lot clearer. Okay, let's get started with our bunnies then. So I'm going to start by painting my bunny rabbit, and I want a warm colour, and I think I will use raw umber for this one. So let's get some raw umber out, and we will start to paint our bunny. And hopefully this new setup means I won't get so much of my head in the way. I'm saying that ever so hopefully. So we've got some darker patches we need to get in, and then some lighter patches as well. So we'll have this a bit darker over here. I've gone over the bunny's tail because I will pick that out later. Okay. Be careful around the eye. Now some little bunny ears. Okay. And let's just make that bit a bit darker. So that it defines the ear a bit more. And perhaps we'll make this tail a bit darker so that stands out. So we'll start doing some of the grasses, vegetation, etc. Now I need a warmer colour, so I'm going to go with quinacridone bronze is what I'm going with, to get some of this coming up and round. And I think I will also just add, let's mind my keyboard, don't want to upset my son, some splodges so that there's a bit of movement in this here. There we go. Right, I'm going to dry that and then see what else I want to do. Okay, so I think I do want to make some of my bunny a bit darker. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of this darker brown, or rather more reddy brown, and I just want to get maybe a little bit of definition there and a bit of definition there, and just darken some of this up, or rather, not sure if it's darkening it up really, is it? With some water I'm just going to blend that out a bit more. And where's my little sponge? There you are. I just want that to be a damp brush so that I can and I think we need to do a bit more with Bunny's tail, so I'm just going to add a little bit of the warm white in there. So that we've got a bit more of a tail going on. So I'm just building my bunny up a bit more, really, I suppose. Yeah, I think I like him a bit better now. Right. Let us now dry that once more and get my fine liner out. Okay, now I have my fine liner and I want to do Bunny's eye. And there we go, we've got Bunny's eye and we need Bunny's little nose. Like so. And I think I might just go around that bit there just to define that ear a little bit. And maybe Bunny's nose. And maybe we'll just define that bit there as well. I don't want to do too much pen, but just a little bit. And then because I've used pen, I'm going to put some pen marks in here as well. Just so that that ties in a little bit. And there we go, we have our warm bunny. Now you might want to draw all the way around yours. I don't want to. I just wanted to define a few features. So one bunny rabbit in warm colours. And I'm doing this really as an experiment to see, do I like the warm colours? Do I prefer the cool colours or the neutral colours? But if I bring Bunny up, I think he's rather sweet. And obviously you could do more detail around him if you wanted to. I'm just keeping it simple today. So there's one bunny. Let's bring in our next bunny. Where are we going to put him? About there, with some washi tape. I mean, to be fair, because we're not really doing a border as such, I don't really need to washi tape all the way around, do I? Let's just washi tape to keep it in place. There we go. Now let's do some warm colours then. Not warm, cool colours. Okay, so where are my cool colours? I think I'm going to go with cobalt blue and cobalt teal this time. So cobalt blue is over here. So let's start by getting some of these darker bits in, which we want there. And we want round that ear to be dark, so that it defines itself from the other ear. Let's see if we can make improvements as we go along, shall we? And then I think this bit is going to be quite dark, coming round here. And this bit here is quite dark, this furry bit here, coming round from the ear. Right. And then I'll just add a bit more water. Now this is a granulating colour, so we might have some different effects going on with this one. Who knows? Up around that eye. Well, I think it worked better defining my dark bits first. I think that one's kind of looking nicer than the other one did. But you might be screaming at me and going, I preferred the other one. I might add a bit more dark coming down here. Okay, while that's drying, let's take our cobalt blue and do some of our lines. We want some splats. Let's use my thing there so as we don't get the keyboard. Now some of that has gone onto my rabbit. Where's my sponge gone? Ah, there you are. So with a damp brush, I'm just going to blend those in a bit, and it doesn't, I'm not worried that I've got just a little bit of that cobalt teal in there. I don't know, do I still prefer the warm one at the moment? I think maybe I do. Right, let us dry and do the rest. Okay, let's get our fine liner out. Oh, you know what I forgot on this bunny? I forgot the whiskers. Goodness me. Added the whiskers. Right, let's start with the eye. And we need the little nose. I don't think we need to go round anything else on this one. So let's just get some of our line work on this one so that it ties in. Yeah. Well, there we have our rabbit in cool colours. Let me just bring him up a little bit closer, and you can see how the reason I haven't gone overboard with the fine liner this time is because we've got all of this lovely granulation going on, which really helps. So, but yeah, definitely getting a cool feel from that one. Don't forget the whiskers. There we go. We've given our rabbit some whiskers. Right, let's move on to get ourselves straight again. There we go. That's about right. Let's move on to neutral then. I always thought I was drawn towards cool colours, but I think there are occasions when I really do seem to like those warm colours. Well, I don't know, perhaps I just like them all. Who knows? Right, let us pick some neutral colours then. So, neutral tint, definitely neutral. Let's just get some dark bits in again, because that seemed to work quite nicely. Bring that round as we define that other ear. And then we want some darker bits down here. And we'll darken the tail. And maybe we'll just have that coming down there a bit darker as well. And we need maybe a little bit there as well. Okay, let's do our filling in with water, basically. Oh, this is doing some nice, interesting things with that water. We don't want I don't want any hard edges. Well, that's really quite interesting. Rather nice. What colour shall I do with that? Well, there aren't really that many colours that are neutral, but I always think of buff titanium as being quite neutral. So I'm going to pop some buff titanium with this one. And of course our splats. just a few, as they say. And we will dry that and see where we are and get our fine liner out. Right, okay, let's get our fine liner out. And on this one, yeah, I think I will just define that ear on this one because of how the paint's come out. So I guess it's really a choice depending on the paint that you use and how it comes out. And go around that tail a little bit too, I think, on this one. Okay. And then we get our black lines in. Wow. Well, as an experiment, I'm going to bring all three back. I may have to change the angle of my, or rather the distance, the focus for my painting, so that you can all see that a little bit better with all three of them there. But first of all, let's just take you off. I think it's quite interesting to take a subject and do it in lots of different colours, just to I will bring that one up a bit for you to see. There we go. So let me just move that up and bring these, let's bring these back. Can we get all three in if I move them over? I think maybe I might be able to. Over a bit more. There. Let's just straighten myself up a bit. There. Okay. 3 bunnies in a row. All looking rather cute, but which do you prefer? I think I need to do a little bit of that on this one, so that he flows a bit more. And maybe, yeah, a little bit like that. And yeah, maybe we just need to, well, let's make them all a bit more similar, shall we? And get that in. So that we've got something similar going on for all of them there. Right, wow. Which one do you prefer? Not quite sure what's happened there. Probably needs evening out, doesn't it? It's like there's a, oh, there we go. Bit of a watermark that's there. That's better. Right. Take your pick. In the comments below, let me know which bunny you like the best. Will you be having a go yourselves? I think it's great fun, and you could even make those into a nice little triptych, you know, in a frame if you wanted to. But yes, lots of good fun. I think, well, my favourite is going to be the warm. Surprisingly. Surprised myself there. Anyway, stay safe, stay healthy, stay calm, and look out for more videos. If you subscribe and hit the notification button, you'll know when my videos are coming out. and take care until next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.